are much cheaper. So that's $20,000. But that's very nice. I have a lot of details, a lot of nice tubes, and that's the water tubes. That locomotive looks nice too. So that's 6,000 pounds, that's like $7,000. So everything that you're not getting cheap. That's a lot of tubes and velvets. Sitting do hand do like this, so it's more easy. Look like the size of your hand, so it's still very small. So it's easier to have a little bigger, like 7.25. Like this one is blue soles. That's a nice one. Probably it's very expensive. But the proper is no $20,000. That's $20,000 again, something a lot of money or more. So, but that's really nice. You can see how many details you have everywhere. That's like something like this. That's the steam channel locomotive. No, the steam channel. The Train Mountain 2022. Trinila June, the 20 June director's cut, 40 minutes. I'm watching this. So they have a lot of details. That's called Allen or something like this. This Allen models, like this one, Mongol. That's some of the finest of the finest. That's 500 pounds. About 500 pounds, 474 pounds. That's 7.5 or 7.25 gauge. But that's so expensive, and if you have to ask how much it is, you cannot afford it. But that's some of the finest, something like this, finest of the finest models. I was looking about this in my language, Danish. That's called Allen models. I think they are from Nevada, of Nevada states. That's where you got Las Vegas and Mojave Desert, I think. That's next to California State, Nevada, and Arizona, New Mexico. And you have some desert north of Las Vegas. I think you call it Mojave Desert. Got a big air base. 10-wheelers. So that's something really nice. And why it's so expensive? That's because it's so many details. You make thousands of hours, many hundreds of hours work. And every single piece of metal they have cut out, that's like 500 pounds. So that's super nice. 10-wheelers, that American. £500. And probably I think maybe they cost $30,000 or 40. They cost a lot of money. Now I'm thirsty again. So I was looking at this many hours in the night in my language Danish. And now it's 3 p.m. and it's just a grey. It's not cold outside, but the weather is very grey and wet. But if the sun was shining and blue sky, it would be super cold. So let's get some more cola. Now I'm thinking about to build a box. I could take apart a box you can take in and out a normal size door in apartments. A box you can use as a street food to sell street food. And you can use it for a small shelter for yourself. and you can transport all kind of stuff. You can have boxes inside. You can use it for transporting stuff, everything you like. But this box you could put on a flat freight car on like 7.25 gauge and 7.5. So I need to buy some display tracks, some straight tracks. But let's get something to drink. So I got my pension today, Friday, and now I have to wait for Monday. So I can pay my rent this apartment. So I only made 2 videos. 2 videos in my language, Danish, no English. And then I make 15 videos to like 3 a.m. in the morning or nights. So I did like to record some more video now. I still have all the webpage open. So I have the Google Earth, but every time I use it, my computer's crashing. So I will wait till another day. Could look the Train Mountain Railroad on Google Earth. But every time I do it, my computer's crashing. So we don't do that now. No, I was looking like this one, rolling stocks. They're actually not so, that's 7.5 gauges. That's only like $1,500. You can get it around $1,000. But it needs to be a flat freight cars or freight wagon. I don't know what you call it, car wagon. Like this one, I actually got it here. That's $1,200. That's Tallahassee in Florida. But I'm living in Europe, in Denmark, so I'm not there. But this one, I could have my living in a box. I could have my box. They use it. They use it on the railways to put the chairs. They're putting like two like armchairs. They put the chairs on top, like their riding cars. They're using this flat cars. This flat freight cars. They put like two chairs. But these chairs, they're not so nice. They have some really nice, like from a speedboat with armchairs. That's not looking so nice. That's not a good rail cars, but that's only $800. That's a cheap one. That's because it's not looking very well. That's not a nice one, and because that's a low price heavy duty flat car. That's a nice one. That's only $950. That's Tallahassee, Florida. Heavy duty flat cars, exactly like this one. I could have a big box like this. You could sit inside, and actually you could put some small windows like in a sailboat. Windows you use on like a sailboat or a speedboat. Windows with aluminum frame. That's waterproof. You can open. You can have some small windows. You can even have a window on the top, but you got some solar cells. You can have some solar cells, and you can sit up sleeping. You can sit up sleeping. And I was thinking about to make the box. You can expand the box like a drawer. I'm not open my drop, but expanding the box to pull it out. I will not open because I got stuff I don't like to record on video. But the whole side you can open and make it wider. So you got a little bit more floor space. So that's what I like to build. So I made a lot of paper about it, how I put it together and stuff. But I need the money to do it. But I was imagined to put it on a trailer, some kind of a metal trailer. You can buy like $300. But that's exactly what I'm looking for. But where you buy it, you buy it somewhere in like Germany. I don't know if you can buy it. I don't know if anyone in Denmark have 7¼ tracks. Who have 7¼ tracks in Denmark? Probably not many. Could be some private property somewhere. But that's a caboose, but they're not big enough. You cannot sit inside. It's not big enough. You cannot sit. But I saw somebody build a big caboose. They could open the door and sit inside. But they need to be much larger. So that was I was looking at. That's another flat car. That's only $2,000 each, or 3,800. That's 7½ gauges with some tractors. On this you can have very large, could be like 10 feet, like 8. That's 7 and 8. That's a long one. That's not say how long it is. They're not writing how long it is. Yes, so that's excellent. That's a nice caboose. The 2,700. Southeast Wisconsin. So that's really nice, but that's not big enough. You cannot sit inside this. If you're not age 3, you need to be a small child to be able. Now I got the SMS. No, they're using this flat cars to add like a car seat. That's not car, but that's seat you have in like in a speedboat. They can, if you get in the water, they not get damaged by water. It's a waterproof something. So, but they are sitting like this. Actually, you can have a small table. You can have a tiny table. And now I have to check my cell phone. That's only $1,500. You sit riding like this, but I better like, you got a real seat like this one, that's much better. You're not sitting very well. You're not sitting very well like this. That's a nice flat car. Only $1,200. So I like to buy one of this, exactly what like this for my big box. So I must look all this. You have another flat car there. That costs like $1,000. Yes, but let's look this super fine Allen models in Nevada. So this is why they're so expensive. That's because it's so very super high, very high quality metal craftsmanship. There's a lot of hour work in this, and they build it in low numbers. I don't know which one is American. Yes, that was the American. Probably cost like $30,000 or $40,000. Cost a lot of money. I have to check my cell phone. Yes, I have to reply. Good. No, it's not colder, it's 10 degrees Celsius. That's the American, and that's consolidator. So look at that. That's 500 pounds. That's maybe $30,000 or $40,000. Could be even more. So that's something like this. This could be a Allen model. So they are really nice. Yes, but they're building some. They're building all own tracks, but you cannot just mail it to Denmark, my country, because you cannot put it by the mail. That will cost a lot of money. Trucks, drawings. That's actually a small, nice locomotive. 200 pounds. Very nice. Fitchburg Northern. That's very nice. 300 pounds. Cost a lot of money. That's very nice too. That's a lot of 300-400 pounds maybe, and cost a lot of money. Sandy River. That's very nice. I don't know what track it is. Driver diameter. I don't know if that's 7.5 gauge. No, that's 15 gauge. Probably that's a lot, no, maybe $100,000, more than $50,000. No, that's more than 7.5 gauges. I don't know which gauge it is. But this can probably pull a lot of people. But the video is just to split. I think I'll take a small break and upload this and charge my camcorder. Then I will continue with my other camcorder. So let's take a break. I have been talking 1 hour.